You're watching extras from the extension on Eagle Community Television. This show is brought to you by Carico Implement.
Hi, I'm Holly Dickman with the Ellis County Extension Office, and this is the time of year that the weather's starting to get a little bit warm out, and a lot of people are getting anxious to get out into their yards and do a few things. And really, it's a little early to do a lot, but there is one thing that you can do. If you have buffalo grass or a warm season grass and it's still fully dormant, but you have some of those little green weeds coming up, and maybe you missed that broadleaf weed application back in the fall, you can get out at this time of year and go ahead and treat for those, especially if it's a warmer day. And by warmer, I'm talking usually above 50 degrees Fahrenheit. Calm day, you can go out and spray on buffalo grass at this time of year with Roundup or glyphosate, but commonly sold as Roundup and other trade names. And you can kill those little green weeds like henbit, chickweed, some of those little grassy weeds like little barley. You can kill those things and not hurt your buffalo grass. Now, this is a practice that we don't recommend much past the middle of March because you just never know once that grass starts to green up. If the weather stays warm, you can do some damage to your buffalo grass. But as long as there's absolutely no green in that grass, you can go ahead and spray Roundup or a broadleaf weed killer on a warmer day, kill those little weeds and not hurt the grass. So if you need to get out and do that, this is the time to do it. Like I said, once that weather starts warming up, things start to grow, that is absolutely not recommended. So don't do it at that time. But late February, early March, you can go out and safely do that without hurting your buffalo grass. I also have been getting a lot of questions about pre-emergence. You know, when's the right time to put down the crabgrass preventers? It's just a little bit early still, unless you want to put down barricade or prodiamine. That is one that you can go ahead and put down in March, but for the most part, those pre-emergents can be applied before April 15th in our area. So if you want to wait another couple of weeks or so, that might not be a bad idea. One thing to remember with your crabgrass preventers or your pre-emergents is that they do need to be watered in to be activated. So you want to make sure to time that right if you're in the country and have a large acreage, you know, before a light rain, or if you have the ability to go ahead and water that in, that is necessary to get those pre-emergents working properly. If you have questions about weed control in turfgrass, don't hesitate to contact your local extension office for more information.
You're watching extras from the extension on Eagle Community Television. This show is brought to you by Carico Implement.